Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to create Trello card from Microsoft Outlook event. So here I'm a sales representative of my company, and now what I'm going to do is that by using Microsoft Outlook, I'm going to schedule calls and meetings for my client, and I'm going to add new events in my Outlook calendar. So here what I want to do is that whenever I'm going to add a new event in Microsoft Outlook, then automatically by using all those details of that event, I want to create a new card in Trello. So here I want to do this automatically, and for that I need to build a connection between Microsoft Outlook and Trello. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to add a new event in my Outlook calendar, then automatically by using that detail of that event, I want to create a new card in Trello. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can create Trello card from Microsoft Outlook events. So suppose I'm a sales representative and I can turn my scheduled sales calls or meetings from Outlook into Trello cards. So this will include client details, discussion points and next steps, and it will be making it easier for manage my sales pipeline. So here what I want to do is that I want to connect Microsoft Outlook with Trello in such a way that whenever I'm going to add a new event or I'm going to schedule a new meeting with my client, then it will automatically create a new card in Trello with all that event details. So here for doing this automatically, I'm going to set up an automation between Microsoft Outlook and Trello, and I'm going to do this with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now here with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection without any coding and programming skills. And here for using Pabbly Connect, I just need to open a new tab and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you can just click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 free tasks every month. Or if you already have an account or you are an existing user, then you can just click on sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow. And for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow. So I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create Trello card from Microsoft Outlook event. Now I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab, and here in this tab I have all the folders that I have already created in my Pabbly Connect account. And in this I'm going to use this particular folder of automation. So I'm going to select this, and now I need to click on create. And here it will take us to this most important window of our workflow. And here in this window, I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in my workflow, I can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So here for setting up my workflow, I need to first set up my trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, I need to search for my trigger application. So here in my trigger application, I'm going to use Microsoft Outlook. So here I'm going to select Microsoft Office 365. And now in this, I have to give my trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and new calendar event is going to be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now what I need to do is I need to connect Microsoft Office 365 with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And here I need to click on connect with Microsoft Office 365. So I'm going to do that. And now here I need to scroll down, and here I need to click on accept to give access to my account. So I'm going to do that. And here I have successfully connected Microsoft Office 365 with Pabbly Connect. Now here I need to first select my calendar where I'm going to add the new events for my scheduled meeting and calls with my client. And for getting my calendar, I'm going to take you to my Microsoft Outlook account. And here this is my Outlook calendar, and in this I have this particular calendar that is named as calendar. So here in this particular calendar, I'm going to add all my events or scheduled meetings. And now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here for selecting your calendar, you need to open this tab. And here in this tab, you'll find all the calendars that you have in your Microsoft Outlook account. And you can use any particular calendar that you want to use. So I'm going to use this particular calendar and it is already selected. Now what I need to do is I need to schedule a new meeting. And I'm going to schedule a demo call with my client and I'm going to schedule that meeting in my Outlook calendars. So I'm going to create a new event, and for that, I'm going to take you back to my Microsoft Outlook calendar. And here I need to add a new event. So I'm going to click on this new event button. And here I need to first give a title to my event. So here my title will be demo call with test user. So this is going to be my title of meeting, or this is going to be the title of my event. Also, I have added the name of my client, which is test user. Now I have to give the description, and here my description will be, this is a demo call with client for understanding of the software. And in the description, I have also added the client details, like I have the name, that is test user, email is testuser@pabblytudes.com, and I have the random phone number of my client. Now that I have added all these details, and now I need to select my start date and time and the end date of time. So my start date and time is going to be 11:30 a.m. and here I have added all these details. And also my start date is 27th of November 2024. Now that I have added all the detail of my event, I'm going to click on save. And here I have successfully created this new event in my Outlook calendar. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I need to click on Save and Send Test Token button. Now here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response, and this is the response of my new event that I've just created in my Outlook calendar. And here I have the subject of my calendar, that is demo call with the test user. So this was the name of my event that I've just created. Also I have the start date and time, which is in UTC format. So this is my time zone, that is in UTC time zone. Also I have the date and the time. So my date is 27th of November 2024, and I have this different timing here because this is in UTC time zone, and I have created my calendar event in Asia Kolkata time zone. Also in this, I'm going to scroll down and I have all these other details, like I have the end date and time. Also I have the end time zone. Also I have my description of my event. So this is the description of my event, that is, this is a demo call with client for understanding of the software. I have the client details, like I have the name, that is test user. I have the email, that is testuser@pabblytudes.com, and I have the random phone number of my client. Now that I have received all these details of my event, and also if you don't receive this response instantly, then you don't have to worry, because this is a polling based response, and within the next 10 minutes, you're going to receive this response from Microsoft Office 365 or from your Outlook calendar, and you're going to get the response of the new event here in Pabbly Connect. So these 10 minutes are the polling time of Microsoft Office 365, and for every new event that we are going to create in our Outlook calendar, it is going to take the time of the next 10 minutes, and it is going to process that response, and it is going to send the responses of all those events back to Pabbly Connect within the next 10 minutes. So for every new event details, we are going to get that response here in Pabbly Connect with this polling time, and here I have received all these details of my event. Now that I have received all the detail of my event and I have received this response from Outlook calendar or from Microsoft Office 365, now what I need to do is I need to use all these details, and by using these details, I want to automatically create a new card in Trello with all the detail of my event. So for automatically creating a new card in Trello, I need to set up my Actions tab. And here first I need to search for my action application. So here my action application is going to be Trello. So I'm going to search for that. And I need to select Trello here. Now I'm going to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And here I need to use this create a card with plain text description as my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect Trello with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I'm going to click on add new connection. And for connecting Trello with Pabbly Connect, I need to fill all these details, like I have to give the username, API key, and the token. So how I'm going to get all these details? For that, I need to first log into my Trello account, which I have already did in my browser. And then I need to go to developer key. And in this developer key option, I will find all the details, like I will find my username, API key, and the token. So for getting all these details and for generating the details that are required, I need to first click on this hyperlink by clicking on developer key button. And before clicking on this hyperlink, we need to make sure that we have logged in our Trello account. And in this, it has taken me to developer API key option. And also in this, I'm going to scroll down, and here this is my personal key. So this personal key is going to be my API key So here what I need to do is I need to copy this API key from here. I need to go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here in this tab. Now that I have added my API key, I'm going to take you back to my developer key option. And now here I need to generate a new token. So here I have this option of generate a token. So I'm going to click on this token button. And now here this window will pop up. Now in this window, we can see I have this username. So this is going to be my username that I need for connecting Trello with Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to add that username here. And now I need the token. So I'm going to go back to my developer API option. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on allow to give access to my account. So I'm going to do that. As I have granted the access, I have generated this token. So I need this token. So I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here. Now that I've added all the required details, I'm going to click on save. And here I have successfully connected Trello with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. Now here first I have to choose my board and my list ID. So here for this, let me take you back to Trello. And here in my Trello account, I have this particular board of Outlook events. And in this, I have this particular list of events. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. And here first I need to choose my board. So I'm going to open this tab. And here in this tab, I'll find all the boards that I have in my Trello account. And here I have this particular board of Outlook events. So I'm going to select this. And now I have to give my list ID. So in my board, I only have one list that is of events. So that is already selected. But if you have more lists, then you can select any particular list where you want to create your card and you can select that here. Now I have filled my list and I have selected my board. Now what I need to do is I need to first give the name to my board. And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the title of my meeting and that particular title is going to be the name of my card. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all the detail of my Outlook event that I've created in my Outlook calendar. And for that, I need to use the response of Microsoft Office 365 that I've received in my previous step. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that response of Microsoft Office 365 and I'm going to map those details here in these tabs. So for that, I need to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I will open this response of Microsoft Office 365. And here, this is the subject or the title of my meeting. So I'm going to map this. And now this is going to be the name of my card. Also here, I'm going to give the description. And in the description, I'm going to use the description of my event. So I'm going to map that. And here I've added the description. Now I'm going to scroll down and I have to select the position where I want to keep my card. So every new card, I'm going to keep that in the top. So I have selected that as my position. But if you want to keep your card in the bottom position, then you can select that too. Now I'm going to scroll down and I have all these other tabs, but I'm only going to add the start date and the due date here. So here for that, what I'm going to do is in the start date, I'm going to use the start date and time of my meeting. I'm going to give that end date and time. So here I'm going to map that. So I need to click here. I will open the response of Microsoft Office 365. And here this is my start date and time. So I'm going to map this. And here I have mapped this start date and time in UTC time zone. So here I have to add that in UTC time zone, but when we will create a new card in Trello, it will automatically change that in Asia Kolkata time zone. Now I'm going to give my due date where I'm going to map the end date and time. So I'm going to open the response of Microsoft Office 365. And here this is my end date and time. So I'm going to map this. And now I have filled all the required details. Now as I mapped these details, I have made all these details dynamic. Now what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to create a new event in my Outlook calendar or in Microsoft Outlook, then automatically all these details that I have mapped here will get replaced with the new event detail in the real time. And with every new event that I'm going to receive through Microsoft Outlook, then automatically I'm going to create a new card in Trello. Now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have created a new card in my Trello account with all the detail of my event that I have received through Microsoft Outlook. So I'm going to take you to Trello. And here in Trello, this is my board of Outlook events. And in this, I have this list of events. And here I have successfully created this new event that is named as Demo Call with Test User. So I'm going to open this. And here this is my card that has the start date and time that is of November 27 and I have the timing that is 12 p.m. So here we can see I have successfully changed this time zone in my required time zone And here I have the description, that is, this is a demo call with client for understanding of the software. I have the client details, like I have the name, that is test user. I have the email, that is testuser@pabblytunes.com, and I have the random phone number of my client. Now here we can see I have successfully created this new card in Trello by using all the detail of my event that I have created in my Outlook calendar. Now what is going to happen is that whenever I'm going to add a new event in my Outlook calendar, then automatically by using all those detail, it will automatically create a new card in Trello with the detail of my new event. Now like this, I can manage all my sales event without any manual efforts. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here with Pabbly Connect, I have successfully connected Microsoft Office 365 and Trello. And here I have done this to automatically create Trello card from Microsoft Outlook event. Now let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Microsoft Office 365, and my trigger event was new calendar event. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was Trello, and my action event was create a card with plain text type description. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I am also going to add the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.